Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we began our conquests, or reconquests I suppose, of the Balkans here. We declared wars on Duclia, Bosnia and Hungary. And we won a decisive battle here against Hungary at the start of the war, so we're up to 79% against them. We should be able to end that one pretty quickly. We start sieging our target in here. The follow-up battle there gets us up to 84%. So we're sieging Montenegro. We've got 12k over here, which we can... I guess we'll get them into Bosnia. Send you guys over here, and let's split off 3,000 or 4,000 to also go to that same county. There are 7,000 troops here from Taranto and Duclia. Which is not insignificant, so we should keep an eye on them. While traveling with my troops during this holy war, I've come across a lost, exhausted warrior who doesn't speak my language, but my soldiers and I managed to figure out that he is an enemy infidel. Should I be kind to this man and give him food and water, or should I do with him as I should any heathen? I think we should probably show kindness and chivalry to all enemies. Gain some piety and ask him to stay with us. Impressed by your generosity, the infidel, through an interpreter, tells you that he wishes to serve you. He actually ran away from his lord, who was an unjust, cruel man. He states that he would rather serve a kind, just infidel than a tyrant of his own faith. So we can lose 5 gold and gain a courtier, sure. Speaking of courtiers, we do still have a huge amount of prisoners who apparently do not get released when I click the release prisoners button. I think we'll ransom this duke here that we captured, and any other higher value prisoners, and I'll probably then just go through and release everyone. By clicking all of the buttons. Ooh, Crusade for Egypt. His Holiness the Pope has been swayed by the cries for help from the Christian population in the Kingdom of Egypt. Okay, that's no concern of ours, I guess. Except that we are going to have to conquer Egypt ourselves at some point, since we at the very least need Alexandria for our mending of the Great Schism. Probably for restoring the Roman Empire we're going to need the Emirate of Alexandria. So we'll be conquering that from the Christians, or from the Catholics if they win that, or from the Muslims if they don't. I suppose it doesn't matter to us too much either way. Okay. We'll accept our free money. Poland has been called in to the Imperial Reconquest here, okay. Not too concerned about that. We should finish the siege here pretty soon and get to 100 and get Hungary pieced out. The army here is attacking me, my smaller army. We are in the mountains though, so I think we'll be pretty well positioned here. We'll make sure that we have our commanders in charge. And we'll probably just send in this whole 9k to reinforce once the battle starts. They also crossed a river. So as long as we can hold out until the reinforcements get here, we should be fine. Probably will be okay anyway. Have a chance with the terrain advantages we have. Our son asks us why do we let off that peasant accused from poaching. We can make him just or kind. He became just. So our reinforcements are in. We get the decisive victory, captured a duke. Get up to 82% in that war. And we are about to finish a siege here too. Are we at war with the Holy Roman Empire? We are. Okay. I don't remember seeing a notification about that. Which war is he in? He's being called in by Hungary. Okay. Emperor Azalin the Lionheart. Well, we should be a little bit concerned about this probably. They have 36,000 troops, which does outnumber our currently raised levy, though we do have some in reserve. Of course, we didn't raise the troops from Italy. And we can always raise the Varangian Guard if we need to, and other mercenaries. But it might not be necessary. We are, as mentioned, pretty close to being able to peace out Hungary. So we'll just continue sieging there, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. Let's appoint Sven Rolfsson as our new marshal. Have him train troops. Won a siege there, we're up to 92. So a party of soldiers flying the banner of this duke has set up camp in the middle of a field. I think we'll just pay the farmer and make the duke happy. I think we should probably consider switching from rulership focus for a while, since this is what is giving us all of these grumpy duke events. We could go for an intrigue focus, but I don't think that's really going to help us out too much. We could improve our health, but I don't think that's too necessary either. We have our succession secured. Suppose we could go for a learning focus for no particular reason. Temple vassal opinion. Or we could go for a war focus. Do we have rivals we can duel? We do. Let's do that, that might be fun. How's our personal combat? Not great. Let's do it anyway. Recent events have increased our grasp of stewardship, okay. So, our son and heir has had a son of his own. A strong and quick child who unfortunately inherited his father's and my hair lip. But that's not the worst thing that could have happened. The unfortunate thing, though, is that he wasn't born in the purple, so any children that our son has after he inherits will take precedence. But hey, maybe he'll just have a whole series of strong, quick children. So we took that siege against Hungary, only up to 93, so we will need to take a few more. We've got a city and a bishopric next, though, so they should fall pretty quickly. Hungary is actually having a revolt right now, so that's good. That will distract them. Or will it? Here comes 14,000 troops from them. We're actually taking attrition here, thanks to the winter and a drought. Not much, though, so we're going to be okay to stay there for now. Our second son has come of age. Became a thrifty clerk. I guess we probably should have moved him to somebody else, since we're I don't know, we're Midas touch, never mind. I think we were educating him personally. So I guess we just got very unlucky with that. So he is going to be here on the 27th. I think we just allow him to attack. We'll be able to end the war after this battle, I think, assuming that we win it. And I will break off my siege here to reinforce. Okay, that gets us to 100 here. We can end this war. So we vassalize this guy. He does not have all of the land he's supposed to, I think, underneath him. You are under me and you're supposed to be under this guy. So he'll want control of... He wants the duchy for a start, okay. We can give that to him. And he gets that vassal with it. That gets him up to 59, he doesn't desire anything else, I think. Okay. Okay, so the battle has started. Let's actually have you guys head up into here instead and we'll reinforce. So you'll be there on the 16th. Denmark is actually leading this battle, so I think it should still be worth a war score. They are an ally in the war. Our reinforcements have arrived, so plain sailing from here. Population of wolves in Uskudar has grown to such size that their attacks on livestock, once rare, have increased in number and are damaging the local economy. Bad news, I guess. Captured some prisoners, including the King of Denmark. Wow. That is perfect. Well, he won't be contributing war score, so let's ransom him before we enforce peace. Oh, he can't afford it. What a shame. Pretty close, though. I guess we can't send him a gift? Okay, never mind. We'll just end the war, then. So we gained this county personally. Granted to a random character. Putting us at 49 of 50 for our vassal limit. We'll have to have a look and see if we can consolidate any vassals or otherwise get that down a bit. As soon as we're at peace, probably. So now we're free to focus entirely on Bosnia. We should be able to start winning sieges and get this over with pretty soon. So as it turned out, we didn't yet come into direct conflict with the HRE, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. They do actually hold land in Italy, so we're going to need to conquer that at some point. I'm not sure if they actually hold any land that we're supposed to conquer as part of our Tier 2. Let's see if we have... Oh, I guess we won't be able to see if we have Imperial Reconquest on them. Unless it just says so in the tooltip here. It says Casus Belli make tributary, but I'm not sure if it has a complete list there, or it just shows the first one or something. Your daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and the practice gets dreadfully dull after a while, so we could use someone to train with. We could ask this guy. No, not this guy. It's a different guy. So why are you here? We'll just become close friends with whoever happens to be the target of that event. Okay, we took another siege. No sign of any Bosnian army. Croatia's revolt is over, though, it looks like, so we can declare on them if we want to when we're at peace. Oh, our friend here is sending us a small gift, 12 gold. I'm sure that will make all the difference. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Okay, our castle towns have finished. Yeah, Bosnia is involved in another couple of wars, so no great surprise if their army hasn't shown up yet. This guy, a Seljuk, has Raised an army of exiles and mercenaries and is going to press his claim by force. Okay. Good luck. Guess this is his claim on this sultanate, which we have been in conflict with before, and likely will be again. I've heard that many of the peasants under my rule are not eager to partake in this war. They claim that they suffer a lot for what seems to be pointless fighting. Okay, guess we'll just call them useless pieces of filth. Seems like a bit of an overreaction, but it is an important war. Oh, the King of Aragon has caught our spy master. Okay. So we'll just appoint somebody else, I think. And send him right back over there. This county is fully sieged, so we'll move to the next one. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of our prisoners? Yep, we'll release her. We're planning to release all of them anyway. Okay, our Duke is very happy. I guess we may as well do that while we're waiting for these sieges to finish. We'll go down the list and ransom people. Or release people, even. Oh, successful crusade for Egypt. Blessed Virgin has granted the King of England victory in the crusade for Egypt. Praise the Blessed Virgin. Okay, I guess England didn't actually gain that land, it's gone to a different character. Which is fine. He is English, though. Currently has all of the land. I assume he'll be granting that out pretty soon here. Maybe not, maybe he just plans to keep it all for himself. We probably could have ransomed that guy. Okay, we gained another siege, up to 62%. And we have this county fully sieged, so we'll go on to the capital. Duke is usurping a county title, okay. Kind of prefer if he didn't. And you have formed a faction. Nothing too dangerous going on here for now. You've already been bribed. I'll hand out a few gifts just to make sure that nothing gets out of hand here. Sure, we'll just put more prisoners back into our prisons. Ah, and we have an enemy army over here. This is his ally, okay. I guess in that case we'll actually go and fight the army. Except that we have to attack them into the mountains. Yeah, I think we'll do it anyway, though. We have almost 3-to-1 numbers advantage. Actually, a bit far off 3-to-1, but it's still pretty good. My son asked me for a fief of his own. We'll mention a church career. Especially pretty good if they just don't have any leaders. Okay, and that in fact got us enough war score to end the war here and now. We'll enforce demands. So we gained 1 county, which we should give away to a random person. Oops, and I think we should probably have gained the duchy title as well, so we can just grant that to one of these characters and get back under our vassal limit. Okay then. Okay, so probably between episodes I'll just go through and release all of the prisoners, since it's probably not extremely gripping viewing for you to watch me do that. But for now, we'll take a break here and continue next time. Maybe we'll see if we have any truces that are up and we can go to war in Italy again. Otherwise, I don't know, we'll find something else to do. But anyway, thanks for watching and join me again next time.